Okay, we got another walking and talking, and the question today is, I say today, but I literally just recorded the video before, but you know how that goes. What is your daily business during the time you are not recording? Are you doing any sports? Do you have any interesting jobs? Stuff like that. My daily business is so before the job I'm doing now, I'm going to try and be vague. Uh, I realize I'm parceling out small bits of information to literal problem solvers, so I have no illusions that eventually someone will probably figure it out, especially with the mistakes I make. Um, I know that you guys, I don't think anyone has any bad intentions. I just try and I I'm pretty open about stuff. I try to protect people around me because they didn't ask for that kind of like openness, and I want to respect that. And I do have very private friends and private family. My family's super private. I am not. I've never been. Basically, I don't have the memory to be super private. I don't have the memory to be a great liar. I just I just kind of go with the flow. So as for my daily business, basically I fix things. I fix problems as they arise, and that is my job. Mostly it's with like small components, machines, sometimes big machines. And before that, I was a first responder for 5 years in a very large metropolitan city. Uh, and let's jump in. I'm again talking and not walking. I apologize. What the hell is this? We just talked in the airlock for 5 seconds. Let's get into something here. This looks kind of cool. I'm gonna try and yeah, I'll do that. I'm gonna try and pick bases that I wouldn't normally do based on interest. Maybe because there's some hidden gems in there, and that might be a nice twist. And who knows? Maybe they're just really long. Oh shit! Was this brutal or dangerous? Okay, good. Uh, so daily business is I work full time job. I get up pretty early. I'm a early bird. I work out in the outside sometimes. Actually, maybe like I actually work outside all times of the year, but I'll go out and clear snow in winter and you know, kind of be out there working, doing various things with that. That's some of my favorite times. Is really really early in the morning, before anyone else has woken up. I go there. You know, it's dark. The snow's dropped. Everything's quiet. And I'm just by myself. I like that a lot. I love being around people, but I do really like being alone. That's just always been a kind of thing for me. Um, and when I'm not recording, I'm with my family. I'm a big family guy, as I'm sure you've heard some noises in the background. Uh, so I hang out with them. We do stuff. You know, we'll go to the parks. They play baseball. I like to, in my own time, as far as hobbies and stuff, I like working on things. Fixing things, again, is something I enjoy doing. I like problem solving, as I'm sure you can figure out now why that kind of, you know, more and more I realize why I like this game so much. But I'll like build stuff, you know, um, like my wife wanted we had like limited space in like the laundry room. And so she, you know, wanted to, she was wondering if there was like a solution to that. And I built kind of like this pulley system. You know, I broke some parts down out of a broom into like quarters and then bordered it with some wood, you know, drilled out some holes, ran the spokes, painted it kind of so it looks nice, you know, white. Then ran some eye hooks and rope and pulleys. So what she can do is basically lower that down, throw things on it, and then raise it up to dry. And she loves that. And she's just, you know, I know this is more about her I'm talking about now than me, but, you know, we just work really well together. And she has things that she'd like, you know. Whoop. All right, I need to back up here a little bit. I really thought I'd make that shot. Oh, I got that one. Nice. All right, cool. Uh, and hobbies, I mean, you know, video games have, I gotta back up. Yeah, that was good. I'm glad I hit that at that moment. I was a little too close. Oh, shoot, shoot, shoot. That was a lot of guys. Gotta get in there to get my bolt. Oh, there's another one. I did get my bolts back. Watch out, Harv. Don't tank it, buddy. That's a lot of budget on the grunts. This is going to be something post, I'm pretty sure. This is probably safest right up here, so you don't want to do this. Watch. I'll show you. So basically this, and then that doesn't trigger. So these are pretty safe for the most part. Hobbies. Yeah, this has got to let that one fly. As far as like stuff, I'm into Warhammer as far as just the lore and the story. So are my buddies. But video games have always kind of been the main hobby, unsurprisingly. I took it more seriously when I was a kid. Not a kid, a younger guy, I guess. And probably like the peak of my gaming was in Gears of War. I was top 20 in assassination, and I don't even know what year that was, and it was very brief. And I also wonder if that was partly due to that play mode not getting played as often. But that was a pretty big deal. I was going pretty hard in the paint on that, and got pretty competitive with it, and it was fun. It just made sense. I don't think these work. Yeah, not like that. Oh, I'm wrong. Huh! Well, that's kind of funny. That's really funny, because I totally was like, they can trigger, it's not going to get me. But yeah, video games have kind of been the jam. Sports, I played pretty... That's strange. Do they all come out here? I played most sports. Not competitively. You know, I played baseball probably more than anything. Probably played that for like 6 years. I played flag football. I played soccer. What else? I was in gymnastics on rings very briefly. And vault. What else did I do? Never got into golf. Never did water polo. Most of my friends in high school were swimmers or water polo guys, and I just never got into that. I'm trying to think of what other sports. But yeah, that video games were pretty much the escape, for me at least. That's where I found a lot of my fun, and it wasn't until recently that I actually had a problem with that being the hobby. And I only say problem because I'm sure you guys know, and I'm not going to tiptoe around it, but video games, man, you know what I think happened? This is just my opinion completely. Take that however you want, although I'm inclined to believe that you will maybe agree. Video games got really awesome in these last, let's say 20 years. Okay, yeah. I gotta start thinking about getting these back. What that guy got? He's just overwhelming me, man. Okay, I'll try and focus when I get closer to there, but I'll continue on with this. This is rank 2? Huh. Video games got really cool. Battlefield really kicked it up, like Battlefield 4. Love that game. Played the shit out of it. My buddies and I all loved it. We played in squads heavily. I met a lot of my friends through that. That kind of then went right into Siege. There was just a lot of good games coming out. And we were riding that wave. And then some suit, I think, understood how much money could be made in video games. Someone got smart, and I don't want to say bloodsuckers, but the people who just wanted to cash in on that really came in, and they really fucked it up. They fucked up the hobby. It was a bummer because everything became, microtransactional, and that was kind of just the direction that maybe the world of commerce was going in, is, nickel and diamond and kind of slow bleeding, dripping people out. But then, like, the rushes came out, and again, once the business guys got in and they realized how much money could be made here, they started telling these guys that develop it, like, get the shit out, push it out, Christmas is coming. These guys are like, it's not done. And they're like, I don't give a shit, get it out, you can patch it later, and we can charge them for whatever. And these guys are like, if you follow that, maybe you already know that, but like, there were guys, it was just a mass exodus from that, because they're like, this is fucking bullshit, they're working me like a dog, I'm getting paid dog shit. It's not like they get paid on commission. I'm going to bring these guys down because I'm kind of... Are they tethered? I was going to say, yeah, come on down. I'll take all you and your brothers here. Let's let him... Yeah, we'll take them all down here. So they came in. They really messed shit up. They took advantage of a lot of people. And the final epiphany for me, and I don't want to stay on like kind of a negative subject, and it's not really, it's just reality, was the most recent Battlefield. And I kind of got a lot of my buddies on board, and a few of them were already there. Oh, what the hell? Are they not coming down here or what? All right, then I'll just do this. Let that fire. Is it a twofer? It is a twofer. Nope, it's not. Okay. Okay, we'll just take those out and get this so I don't forget. So this guy can't get more than 2 kills off of me. I do like this. Talking and trying to focus is impossible for me. So this is making what I would say a medium to low base, a much harder base for me. And I'm not, again, I'm not throwing shade on this guy. I don't mean it like that, but... Oh, did he shoot his buddy? What was that? It's interesting. All right, how about this then? Uh-oh, that's phase 2 block. Don't like that. All right, we know this trick. He didn't do these correctly, so these are not dangerous. These, I'm just going to let him know. These don't work unless they're... Yeah, I'm not going to sign it out. Especially since, you know, community isn't really about it. But they came in. Please don't die again. Like, please. And you knew this. You saw this was blank before, so you are getting really distracted. Which is kind of cool. Again, I do like this. I'll get used to it. Multitasking isn't my jam, as you've probably figured out. So this is very hard for me. Yeah, these don't work. Again, stop trying to help him do something that is not intended. Please, Joe. It's my nature to try and understand and fix and do those things when they break or things don't work. And that is because I spent a lot of my youth breaking things and getting into stuff that I probably shouldn't. So, you know, those things translate later in life. Don't be afraid to learn skills that other people don't think are very valuable, because things you enjoy doing or are excited about, there's ways to translate them into use later on. And I will just say that as someone who has turned a lot of his weaknesses into strengths. That came off really arrogant. I didn't mean it like that at all. I just have found ways to make it okay, I guess. Some of the things I've kind of just dealt with that were kind of rough early on. You can spin them, and I think anyone can. Let me make sure I covered everything, and I'm going to try my best to answer questions I think I would want answered if I asked it. And I think you're more just asking about my day-to-day. And really, my day-to-day is I have an early job. I go in, I fix things, I work around a lot of really, really cool people. That's everything. I'll tell you what, if you can take a pay cut and be around people that you love, do it every single time, 100%. There is no amount of money you could pay me to be around people I hate. There isn't. And I'll dig ditches if it means I'll get insurance and my family's covered, but I'll do that happily if it means I'm not in a place where people will treat me poorly. And you should remember that too. All of you should. Anyone listening, don't take that shit. Life is too short. Your time is too precious. It's finite. Don't waste it on dumb people. I don't know how I turn that from what I do during my day into that, but yeah, my day is pretty chill. I have a low stress job. I kind of daydream most of the day, which is great. I'm around people I love. I love fixing things that break. I like coming up with creative solutions, and I'm alone in my position. I'm the only person there. I'm also, at the time of saying this, the youngest person in that position. And it's just fun. It's basically like, hey, Joe, we have this problem. Can you fix it? And I go, I'll try. And most of the time I do. So I like figuring out things and coming up with new solutions. But that's a really good question, Wookie. Thanks for asking that, man. I got to remember to leave these bases, man. These poor guys were like, this dude stood on a rock for 2 minutes and stared at my face, pointing at various things. I'm going to give him a fun and a brutal for the trouble. Sorry, man.